Cocktails and comments, activate. Shape of Batman, Court of Owls.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the city.
We're still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom. There was smoke everywhere.
Emergency services have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting for further details.
Emergency vehicles are
It appears that a large portion of the building has actually
In
collapsed.
international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
We are now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is...
As we know, or some of you out there don't know, they're making another Batman video game, which seems to be focused on the secondary and tertiary Bat family.
You froze, Will.
Did I?
He's so excited he froze.
Oh, man.
You like?
You froze. You're like, ah!
I didn't freeze on my end.
Oh, you
Froze
froze.
on
No, I'm
everybody
kidding.
else.
I'm kidding. That's it. That was me. But anyway, they're making a Batman video game, but Batman himself is not the main character. Yes. I'm praying because, rest in peace, Batman. He supposedly is dead in this game.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files.
And so the Bat family takes over, and one of the main villains in the game is Talon, and the main, storyline, the main storyline actually revolves around Court of Owls. So, what specifically do we hope that they keep or change from the comic? Or what do we think would make a good... Well, we know what the storyline is, but what would be some key notes to hit upon in the video game? Eric, why don't you lead us off?
I mean, we have to have the labyrinth. Like that's a must. It's sort of like the in Arkham Asylum. I think when we had the Scarecrow bit, like I feel like it's going to be that kind of like level of just fucking with the players, switching things around on everybody. Like that seems like a no-brainer to give the players, because
Yeah, that's not a level or board, or just a part of the game at some point. The game's a failure. Like,
yeah. I mean, and it needs to be more than just a fucking animatic. Like, yeah, like you need to play that. Like, yeah.
And you got to play it upside down.
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, fuck with us however you can. Like, reverse the controls on us. Like, do whatever the fuck you need to. Like,
cool.
mess with us.
Nick, you got any input on what they should keep?
I think definitely. I think if you play the original Arkham Asylum, how you had a lot of the Scarecrow maps, I think you're gonna get the labyrinth. I think it depends on the combat system of Talon. Like, it kind of showed one of the Talons in the trailer, but it looked like just a guy. So I think like they're gonna just come. What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna come at you really fast and like jump around and move, kind of like the female assassins in Arkham City. But I hope that you get like Talon like in issue 6, where you like have to like brawl with like the main Talon or whatever. I'm expecting different types of Talons, because it's a video game and you gotta kind of do that.
How about the combat? I know you love to do all those. You
got to admit, I was pretty good at it.
Yes.
There better be challenge rooms. Like if there's challenge rooms, I'm happy. I can play that shit for hours. But I got a feeling like Batman's gonna be held captive by the Court of Owls, like in the labyrinth, and you got to get him.
He is the Talon.
That'd be cool if he got brainwashed and you got to fight Batman. Actually, that's not bad. Like, well done, Eric.
Well, I mean, he was in there for what, like 8 days or something like that?
In the comic, but in the game, he's dead. So and the Batcave's destroyed. So you have to go to Oracle's tower, and that's your base.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, like, I think he's going to be in the labyrinth, and you got to get him. Or, like, they got him as Bruce Wayne, and he's like if you look at the movies, that I think Batman versus Robin, like, they did a Court of Owls movie as well. And that was one of the things, like, they tried to get Bruce Wayne to be in the court.
But what if these 7-8 days or whatever that Batman's in the labyrinth, this is the story of what the Bat family was thinking happened to Batman?
That's where I was going to go with that.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Justin. You can talk about it if you want.
I mean, I think that would be a cool perspective because it's like now you're playing as everybody that's in panic mode. Like, holy shit, like Batman is nowhere to be found. And it's like, here we are. And now it's like that's your struggle in the game. It's like that's your power struggle is to really get down to the brass tacks and find out what the hell happened. I mean, personally, for me, what I would love to see in the game is a little more of the old school Talon, to see kind of like where the origins of the Talon came up, and like maybe you have to play as another character that's not so associated with the Bat family, but like going up against the Talon, or maybe you have to play as the Talon and take over, you know, like certain areas of Gotham, or you have to kill the Waynes as they claim that they love to do. So maybe, like, you know, even if you get that kind of that flip of perspective where it's like, all right, not only am I trying to defeat this evil power, but actually I have to play as them and establish their credibility as a, like, you know, a figurehead in Gotham. I think that's another cool aspect that you can do in the game. So, I mean, I'm just excited to play regardless.
They showed that it's playable as Batgirl,
Red Hood,
Nightwing,
and Nightwing.
Robin. Nightwing,
And-
Robin.
There's four.
It's four. Oh,
So that's everything I said, scratch.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude.
That sounds cool. There definitely is a realm in which that, because they do give such an interesting idea of like what that generation's Talon is and who that generation's adversary is. So like, what's the Talon Alan Wayne situation? What's the Talon whatever, you know, before that? Like, because clearly they've had obstacles and they've had assassinations that they've done for the past 200 years or whatever.
Yeah.
That could be an interesting sort of like walk through time if they decide.
And you know what, like since you kind of built this like this ethos around the, like, you know, the Court of Owls, it would be amazing to see like even how the GCPD had to deal with Court of Owls related stuff, but yet not even really knowing it or kind of knowing it, but they had to keep it on the, you know, the back burner as not to be exposed. And so it like there's so many things that you can do. Obviously, like, you know, as you said, that's the direction that they're going to be going with the game. So, but I mean, that's what's so great about this whole run is that you can expand on it on so many different avenues, and you can really just tell its own story based on that.
True. Yeah, I think you guys hit on a lot of cool stuff. I just want to see the bat signal burn out in the game too. Like, like they're keeping it on day and night, and it just blows up.
That's such a heartbreaking moment in the in the book that we didn't touch upon. Like
You see
just that
Damien
moment
as
of-
like a scared kid.
Damien like actually showing vulnerability and just being like, get another one,
Please.
turn it back, like just
He
that was-
demands, and then he's like,
Yeah.
please.
please. Yeah, which is you never hear Damien say please.
No, you know shit's serious when he's like,
Yeah.
please.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that was
it just goes to show the helplessness. It's like they're grasping at this point. It's like, like there's still hope, so please leave it up for me. And like a Gotham without Batman is lost, and that's exactly how they all felt.
Were you gonna say
Yeah,
something, Nick?
I was kind of hoping it would have been a sequel to Arkham Origins because I kind of liked how someone mentioned on the show like a young Batman, and the gameplay for Arkham Origins is they don't really do anything new. It's a different studio. The gameplay is exactly the same, but the story's great. And you see him like angry, like he makes mistakes, like people get away, like. So that's what I was. But again, I'm going in with an open mind. If the gameplay is good, I like it.
Yeah, and just to mention the gameplay also. There are other villains. I believe we saw
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze in the video, but it looks like the Court of Owls is the main story being told here.
Mr. Freeze, I feel like is the you're gonna like. It's gonna be like press circle when you see this. It's gonna be like the tutorial like boss.
Yeah,
I hope they I want them to leave like people in Gotham, like not just criminals. I think that'd be cool. Where you can't hit people, like I think that'd make it harder.
So
Like every game, it's just criminals walking around Gotham. Leave everybody in there, yeah. Like
Yeah, it's true. They make a point in all the games to find some scenario where civilians have cleared out. But yeah, if you have the opportunity to have collateral damage.
Just no fucking Batmobile. Like that shit was too much.
Oh god, that was
it was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Eric, you played it?
Yeah.
Did you play the challenges?
Some, yeah.
What was your like highest hit combo ever?
Not as high as yours, I'm sure.
272.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of us back here are like 18.
So I was at 23.
Yeah. I got 54 once. Yeah. Quadrupled my score, bitch.
The combo master was good. When you could be Red Hood, bro, you could just double tap people.
Insane. Actually, I don't think I've ever actually finished the game.
Yeah, you did. I think I played it at your house. You had all the upgrades.
I did. I finished it, but barely.
Yeah, like for me, the game starts when I beat the campaign and get the challenge rooms. That's when like the game starts. And I don't even do the Predator. Like, yo, for everyone that doesn't know, you get dropped in a room with 20 dudes and you're fucking Batman. You break people's arms and shit. You can literally hit triangle and circle and you break a dude's arm and here it goes. I'll do that again.
You should do it one more time.
I might drink in my hand. I couldn't do it as here.
That actually would be really funny if you spilled it all over you.
No, dude, it's a new couch. I'd be kicked out.
Worth it.
I'm gonna need like Kelsey to just eat right now. Come on, don't give it 25. That's fine.
All right. So
2.5 glasses of bourbon.
Yeah. All right. So no, the game looks awesome. I can't wait to get it. I know everybody else here can't wait to get it. So we'll have to have like another one of these, but we're all like talking about the game and where we are, maybe playing it live, shared screen. Woo!
I mean, we can get a Twitch and definitely do it. Yeah.
All day, every day.
No one talks about them. Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to crush them, then the town strikes you dead.
So thank you once again for joining us on another Cocktails and Comics. We did Scott Snyder and Crickapulu's The Court of Owls. We drank tasty beverages. We had a good time. We thank you.
You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.